Welcome back, folks. And I'm just listening to an update that's coming through on the radio regarding Shadow and her cub. And there is a ranger that has found tracks of Shadow and her cub. So that is on the western boundary. Okay, so at least they are out and about, and they are quite far west of where we are now, the tracks, that is. They haven't found animals, just the footprints of the mother and the cub, so they are both alive still, which is great. And we have stumbled upon two lionesses, which is wonderful. They just repositioned themselves as we came live, and then
you're in the way.
Yeah, put their head the wrong direction, but they are lying down in the road here, and we actually found their tracks, and I'd stopped to investigate them, and at that same moment I heard a vehicle mention that they've just found these animals, so we got lucky. We didn't have to track them, and thankfully, because I don't know this property very well, and they've moved a long way from where the initial tracks that we found were. Now, in a situation like this with these two sleeping lionesses, all we can hope for is something to come along, and that will excite them, and hopefully they'll try and catch whatever it is that's coming past. But unless that happens, sadly, I'm not sure how much of a show they are going to provide us with, but let's try and get you a slightly different angle. But this is... it's not going to work. I'm going to let Brian see what he can try and salvage out of this very tricky situation. Their bellies look fairly full. I wonder if they managed to potentially snack on an impala or something like that last night. I don't know much about these two lionesses. I believe they are from the Styx pride, according to one of the guides who found them. And we'll spend 1 or 2 minutes here. Hopefully they'll put their heads up, but I'm not feeling confident about that. And then we'll head off and look for something else that may be a little bit more entertaining than this. And what we'll do is basically keep this information of their whereabouts and plan accordingly for this afternoon, when we may have more chance of them being active. So potentially we'll return to these animals this afternoon, but at the moment I've got far too much energy to be sitting here with sleeping lions, so we will come back, and perfect timing, we will just make space for another vehicle that's coming in.